Do your countdown.
Oh, yeah. What do I usually say?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, welcome to Just
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We'll keep this.
All right. 3, 2, 5. Hey, welcome to the JaySquared Podcast. I'm Jesoma.
I'm J-Rock, and we can't count.
We can't count, but we have an amazing show for you guys today. So, first of all, before anything, how's your week been?
Welcome to Chapter 4, first of all.
Oh, yeah, welcome to Chapter 4, first of all. How's your week been?
My week's been good. How about you?
It wasn't that good.
Wow. Oh, okay.
It was all right, but I feel like me, mentally, I could have been in a better place. I don't know. I need to talk to my therapist.
Okay.
That's what happened. I didn't talk to my therapist last Thursday.
Ah.
But 2 weeks before that, I was able to talk to her, and I got a lot of shit off my chest. This week, I wasn't able to get anything off my chest, so I'm probably, gonna be filled with hate throughout this whole chapter. So, hey, how about you?
I actually had a great week because my team, Chelsea
hate this place,
Football
God.
Club, we advanced to the next round in Champions League and the FA Cup, and go Chelsea. So I'm happy.
Yeah, see, none of that stuff happened for me. I don't know, man. It's just, I'm glad you had a great week, though. I mean, I'm genuinely happy about that. Because,
I hope you have a better week this time around.
I'll try.
All right, enough with your emotions. On to the next
Okay.
segment. All right, starting it off. No, I'm kidding. Mental health is important,
Mental health is important.
let's keep it moving.
Go ahead.
All right, we're going to jump into the first segment, sports and entertainment.
Ooh, yes.
Start it off, Jay. Start it off.
All right. So, Jesoma Watson has had some sexual assault lawsuits filed on him. Now, there's been 13 filed lawsuits against him in the last week. Fuck.
Yes.
So it's pretty much about, exposing himself and touching massage therapists. Watson, he does deny the allegations, so let's keep these at allegations.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get traded from the Texans. He is a QB with a lot of teams interested in him. NFL, they're currently investigating. And I think it's interesting because of the simple fact that when these allegations go on, what steps should the NFL take? Is it appropriate for them to completely disconnect, or should they, go ahead and try to
Well, that's
work
the
with them?
thing, though, because usually they do their own investigations that have nothing to do with what actually happens outside of the NFL. So, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're trying to do it to, keep the league at a proper level for them, but their levels change every year, so there isn't really something.
Yeah, that shit's fucking weird, because it's shouldn't we go at it at, this person's being investigated, maybe we don't want him working right now? Which pretty much goes into, pretty much our next, Myers Leonard.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's a Heat player.
Was.
He was a Heat player.
Let's get that right.
Thank goodness. Apparently, he said he said a Jewish remark on Twitch, and
It's racist to the Jewish community.
yeah,
We're not going to say it because obviously we're not going to say that. But the thing that caught me more when I watched the video is that, I understand you're playing online, you're going to say curse words, but he thought about it before he said it. And then with his whole chest, he screamed it out. And that's when I was like, whoa.
But okay, so you know more about the situation because you're
I'm a
a
nerd.
Heat person, yeah,
And I'm a
for the
nerd,
Heat,
yeah.
But what is it why is it such a big problem?
It's a big problem because our owner is Jewish. So, apart from it being racist, you're also attacking the Jewish community, which is huge in Miami, especially in South Beach.
That's true. That's very true.
And they all go, everyone goes to the Heat game, but I feel like the Jewish community, since it's closer to the American Airlines Arena, more of them show up. And not only that, like I said before, the owner is Jewish.
I can understand that. Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah. And I think the other issue that people are, putting together is that for the Black Lives Matter movement, when everyone was taking a knee during the Pledge of Allegiance, he didn't. He stood up. because he has military in his family. But he has said that he's done work for Black Lives Matter. But when you make a comment like this, it just shows that, were you actually trying to learn? Did you learn anything? Or were you just saying that for show?
For the cameras.
Exactly.
And that's, I think to me, that's a big deal. Like when you go ahead and you have somebody that says they're doing the work. That's what a lot of these apologists say. Like, oh, I'm working on this, and that. I'm working on me. But at the end of the day, your actions are always going to prove, like, what your true intentions are.
Yeah, what you were really doing.
Yeah. Damn.
So he was traded to the Thunder in Oklahoma City, and we got Trevor Ariza, who's already played 2 games. Hasn't really made much of an impact, but I guess we'll see in the next couple games. But the owner of OKC came out and said that Myers Leonard is going to have nothing to do with the Thunder. So he's basically on the team, but not really on the team. So...
That's an impact.
Yeah,
I like that.
I think rest in peace to Myers Leonard's NBA career. I think he's done.
Shit.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, tell me about March Madness. Because I've been seeing a lot of shit. I'm not going to lie. I've been seeing a lot of shit that, about all these upsets and what's going on. I need you to tell me about exactly what's happening because you're a nerd.
Oh, okay. So. Thank you for the shout out.
Gotcha.
I guess. All right, so for those of you who don't know what March Madness is, it's basically the college basketball tournament for the men and women's. So right now, because of the Panera Bread, they're both in bubbles. And the men's bubble, obviously there's a men's bracket. A lot of people go on ESPN or like other websites where you could actually, put money on it.
Yeah.
So they bet on who's going to win. A lot of people bet on upsets. A lot of people bet on number 1 teams. But that's the craziness of March Madness is that you never know who's going to win. Whether a top seed, a lower seed, mid seed. And this year has been crazy
From what
with
you've shown me, it just goes ahead and it just simplifies why the fuck I'm not a gambling person.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I will never, you'll never see me gamble on another person to make me money. Like, that's just not who I am. I won't, even if it's a Floyd Mayweather fight and he's fighting Logan Paul, I'm not gambling on it. I don't care. I don't care how much money it makes me. No.
See, I think if you're going to bet, you don't bet on college sports because college athletes, they're actually fighting to make it to the pros. They're not paid. So they're out here actually fighting to win. Meanwhile, professionals already have money in the bank, so they don't really care. Unless, you actually want to win a ring.
See, that's why I'm not, like, and I get it, man. That's such a big sell because you want to win, but you also want to be known.
Yeah.
And that's how you make it into the league.
Exactly.
And that's your dream. Like, I was explaining to somebody that these athletes don't just wake up and say, oh, I'm going to ball out. No. It's been since they were, like, children.
Day one.
Babies.
Yeah.
And then they grow up to love a sport, or they're taught to love a sport, depending on who raises you.
Yeah.
And they go into it, and that's what they've been doing every single day, in and out. Like, it becomes a part of your routine, your life. It's like eating, breathing, walking. Like, your sport comes first.
Exactly.
Damn.
But yeah, before we even continue, I want to give a quick shout out to the Georgia women's basketball team who actually won today and advanced to the next round.
Woo, insert clap noises.
Go Dogs. But speaking of women's basketball, it's funny how last chapter we talked about equal pay in women's sports, and then this happens. It tied in perfectly.
This is exactly what we were talking about, and it's funny because I don't know how like this shit works, but the fact that we were literally talking about how unfair the system is for women in their respective sports, this week or this couple weeks we realized that the gyms aren't the same. Yeah. The food isn't the same.
Yeah.
In March Madness, like the swag bag's not the same. Nothing's the same.
Nothing.
It's a lesser version to just say, here you go.
Yeah. So the crazy thing is, like, if they hadn't posted the picture of just the dumbbells compared to the men's gym, nothing would have changed.
That's what's crazy.
Social media is what saved it, because now they have a gym. Now they have a bigger space to work out, more weights. But take that picture away, that never happened.
And this is why I will always love and I will always champion for social media. Listen, people might fucking hate social media, and I get it. But at the end of the day, social media gets shit done.
Yeah.
It'll get shit done a lot more than you talking to your local congressman. And these are, I mean, I don't like that, but unfortunately, it's the truth.
Yeah.
Like, social media will get that shit done. You want somebody to go ahead and get arrested, get charged? Take it to social media.
That's what the FBI is doing.
That's what they're,
Yeah.
Yo.
So, but I think the main thing that we've seen right now is how the NCAA got exposed.
Yeah.
And they deserve to be exposed because they're terrible. They're terrible to these college athletes, to colleges in general.
We need to do a segment. You guys vote on this because I think it's really important. We need to do a real special topic when it comes to, college athletes in general.
Should they get paid?
Should they get paid? Should they? Oh shit.
So, you went way ahead of me because I added that to our questions at the end.
Well, I told you that.
You can't read.
I can't
remember.
read, so it's your fault.
But yeah, so that could potentially be a future topic for the next chapter if you guys want to hear it.
Definitely. Like, I love the idea because it just makes sense. Like, it's something interesting to talk about.
I mean, we'll see.
Shit. All right, go ahead. What's next? What's next on the agenda?
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Fuck.
Okay, so as you all know, in the last chapter, we both said that our expectations were very, 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 very low.
And by very, very, very low, we mean inexistent. Like, we did not.
Yeah, we didn't. Well, here's the thing. We don't care about these characters as much as we have of the other ones. So, like, for us, Wanda and Vision were pretty big. Loki is pretty big. But Falcon and Winter Soldier?
You don't understand how deep in my soul I wanted to hate this fucking show. Yeah. But I'm not going to lie, the first episode was really good. I mean, you could say what you want. We already talked about this. But, like, to me, honestly, like, the way that they formed this situation from nobodies.
Character development.
Exactly. They made it watchable, and they brought in the... I'm not
No, because the big thing, we're not going to spoil it until the whole season is out. We're just going to give you our take if we liked the first episode or not.
Damn, whole season? 4 episodes?
It's 6 episodes, and it's 50 minutes long.
But I'm saying, if you don't get to it by the 4th episode, like, what are you doing? Did you not learn from WandaVision?
Well, you know what? No, we'll put a poll up again like we did for WandaVision and see.
All right. See, that makes sense.
I want to be respectful for people who binge it once the whole thing is out.
Yeah, but it is ultimately their fault.
I mean, yes.
And we'll skip it. We'll do a timestamp thingy like you did.
All right, so here's the thing. We liked the first episode. I think for me, the last scene is the one that caught me and was like, you know what? You got to come back next week.
Okay.
Because I'm still not sold, but like I said, my expectations are very low. Now, we'll see how the next episode goes. But that last scene was mind-blowing.
The last scene was amazing, and I love how they introduced, certain things.
The scene. I don't want to fuck it up.
I don't want to fuck it up. But it was fire. It was really fire. Yeah. You guys watch it. If you haven't watched it, I don't know what you're doing. I might spoil it for you if I find out you didn't watch it.
I mean, and on top of that, if you haven't watched WandaVision, what is going on with your life?
Listen, look. White Vision all day.
Oh, you're still... Okay, continue. Next one.
All right.
This is all you.
All right, so...
Last topic.
As we all know, who was the person that commented last time? That was talking to me about...
Jack.
Oh, hey, Jack. This is for you, Jack. Listen, Jack, what you think about Justice League Snyder Cut? Jack. Real talk. Okay, because I was...
Jack, I'm sorry.
No. I'm not sorry. I'm going in. Listen, this dude assassinated my character all over this podcast, and I will not stand for it. Listen, he had good reason.
He did.
But we're going to talk about if you like the Snyder Cut of the Justice League or not.
Okay.
Personally, I think it's the best DCU movie that has come out.
Ooh.
I put it over Wonder Woman.
Whoa.
I put it over Wonder Woman.
Wow.
I put it over Wonder Woman.
You didn't say that earlier.
I know.
I'm
I know I didn't
shook.
say that. I didn't say
Jamie's
that earlier.
shook.
But Jamie is shook. Jamie's like, ooh, okay, well
Yeah.
then. But this is the thing, Jack. So, listen, this is the thing. They made it a masterpiece.
Okay.
Yes, it was 4 hours.
Yes.
Yes, it was super long.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I don't need this right now. Listen.
Hey, man. Get to the point.
The thing is that the way that they tied things up, the way that Zack Snyder showed that the original release was so out of context, so disconnected.
Yes.
He showcased that, and
All
he
over the
made
place.
it perfect. He made it a masterpiece, and you grew to care about the characters. You grew to like them, and you grew to side with them and know why they're doing what they're doing. And that, to me, was what I needed. Loved it. Loved it all.
Are you done?
I am overdone.
Overdone. Nice. All right. As a Marvel fan over here, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
There we go. Okay.
I did. I still don't put it over Wonder Woman though. That's crazy. Like to me, Wonder Woman is top of the top for DC movies.
I thought we were talking about opinions. I didn't know we were attacking each other.
Oh, isn't it the same thing?
You're fucking right. Only on JaySquared Podcast.
But yeah, so I liked it. Is it long? Fuck yeah, it's super long. But you could definitely break it into parts, which they did. But if you're like me, who don't like, you can't read.
Just say lazy. Just say lazy.
Lazy? Oh, okay. I'll take lazy over can't read.
All right, go ahead.
If you're lazy like me and didn't read that there were 6 parts and thought there was 4, you're gonna be really confused when there's still 2 hours left and you're on part 4. So, yeah.
I think that is your fault.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you should have better prepared.
Yeah. It was Sunday too, and you know Sunday's lazy.
I don't even know why you try to watch it on Sunday. Like, you should have started on Saturday night.
Well, a Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Get you a little drink on. I had a couple
Was-
Trulies and White Claws, and then, you know.
Yeah, that's all you, not me. But okay, here's the thing though.
Okay.
Snyder Cut, it's not canon. So
Okay.
DCEU basically came out and said, doesn't matter about this movie. The 2017 movie is the one that's going to be connected to the rest of the DC movies,
And-
which to me is stupid.
And it goes back to me, like, and again, this is my opinion. This is what I think is going to happen. And it goes back to social media. Social media changes everything. We're fucking bullies. We made Sonic look like the Sonic we wanted. And we'll bully DCEU to
don't
make
think
this
you will.
canon
I
and
don't
make
think
it
so.
make sense. No, that's what I'm not telling you what you think. I'm talking about what happened.
I'm telling you what's not going to happen.
All right. We bullied them into releasing the Snyder Cut.
Okay.
That's
good,
what we
good
did.
luck trying to bully them into releasing the Suicide Squad.
You think that's all my boy Zach is coming for? You think he's just coming for
Zach's
the regular?
done.
You think he's just coming for that?
He's done. He said
All
he's
right,
done
let him
with
see
it.
that check. Let him see that check.
What check?
Watch him come right back like Justice League 2. I'm not gonna. I was gonna say some names, but I was gonna ruin it for you guys if you
Oh.
didn't watch it. So
I mean,
I'm gonna just leave it at that.
let's hope you actually watch this 4-hour-long movie.
Listen, watch the
Honestly,
movie.
you should.
There
should.
you go.
You
That's
should.
what I want to hear. And-
Because the first one was really, 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 really bad. Like all DC movies, par Wonder Woman.
Oh my God! Every
But-
single time. I don't know why you had to throw a jab in there.
I had to.
You just kept it as it was a good movie. I liked it. I enjoyed myself, and I was not waiting for it to be over because I wanted more.
Oh, I was
say
waiting
that.
for it to be over.
So here's a big question. Because on our very first chapter?
Oh no, we're moving on.
I need to ask you.
I'm not gonna compare it to Avengers.
Was it better than the
because
first Avengers movie? Just the first Avengers movie.
I'm not.
I'm asking you as a movie critique.
As a movie critique, I have reasons why I'm not.
Oh my God! All right, so
Yeah.
you're just gonna stick with your answer?
Yeah.
You're gonna stick with your first answer, even though
I'm
I
gonna
asked you.
stick with-
Even though I asked you if it was better, if Justice League.
And
Zack
what did I
Snyder
say in
cut-
chapter 1?
You said
Exactly.
You said you wouldn't say shit. Yeah. you're right.
Exactly.
All right.
I will give you this. It was better than 2017. And I'll put it as top 3 favorite DC movies.
I feel like
I still think Wonder Woman is better.
I feel like the kid that like the dad finally said that they're proud of him. Like that's how I feel right now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Let me take that away then.
Look. All right, let's move on to the next segment. I'm sick of this shit. All right.
No, I'll give you your props because you fight hard for DC, and as a Marvel person,
Killing me with this shit, man.
I appreciate how hard you go for your team, even though they suck.
I'm fighting for my fucking life.
All right, let's move on to the next segment.
Oh, our special topic. I like this. I like where we're going with this. All right, guys. So pretty much throughout the week, we've been talking about our special topic and pretty much having you guys weigh in. And the special topic for this chapter is: at what point does a friendship and or relationship get toxic? So for me, I have some personal things that I think make or break a friendship or relationship, could create or, do away with toxicity when it comes to a friendship or relationship, and what could heal and what could hurt a relationship or friendship. So, I mean, I have a couple of things that I do think are key points and are red flags to me.
All right.
I don't know. Should we go over it? I mean, I guess I'll dive into it.
Yeah, dive into it and I'll jump in.
Okay. Well, then, first off, I think consistency is a big part of a friendship and a relationship. The amount of time you spend in my life is important, even if it's text, call, hit me up in any sort of way. That makes a really firm point in whether I continue to have you in my life or not. And not to say that I cut people out like that, because I'm not good at that. I'll be honest about it. Terrible at cutting people off. But you cannot come back into my life demanding to hold the same amount of weight as you did before we stopped talking for like years and shit.
Yeah.
It's just not plausible. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, and if you want to get back to that level, it takes a build up. It can't just be from one day to another. It has to be like, hey, like, we're like first date type of situation. We're starting over. I'm trying to get to know you once again.
Mm-hmm.
It can't just be like, let's pick up from 2 years ago.
And I feel like that's what a lot of people expect. And I understand. Like, I'm not coming out here like just, coming from a space where I feel like it doesn't matter. Yeah, people have situations in their lives. People have shit that happens to them. But the most important thing to me is that communication. Yeah. Letting people know, hey, look, I'm going through something. Hey, look, I would love to talk to you about this, but this is happening. Like, that shit could change your whole mindset on somebody. Mm-hmm.
That's true. I agree with you on that.
And also, like, so I have friends that also, like, hit me up about, mental disabilities or mental health issues, like having anxiety, like, oh, I just don't go out because, I have anxiety and stuff like that or whatever. And I've had this situation happen before, but there are so many ways to communicate. It's like if you can't make it to a special occasion of mine, I won't be mad if I know what's going on. I'll never be mad. Mm-hmm. But I feel like a lot of people just decide not to talk about it at all.
Yeah. I mean, I could tell from me. So, like, I have anxiety, and it sucks. I'm pretty sure I have depression, too, but that's a topic for another chapter.
Well, fuck. But that's true, yeah, it's real.
Yeah. So I would get anxious thinking about going out because, sometimes you just want to chill at home, or, like, if you're introverted like me, you just need that alone time, but sometimes going out, like, you have to force yourself to go out to actually have a good time. And you helped me out with that a lot. Well, you kind of forced me to go everywhere.
I pushed you.
Yeah.
I pushed you. But the thing that I do love about you is the fact that you'll be there. Yeah. You'll just be in the corner. You'll be in the corner with your cup of water and you'll be like, hey, he's still here. Yeah. Like, I look around like, where's my friend? Like, I'm still here. And I'm like, yeah, that's so important. And even if you couldn't make it, like, and there's been times where you're just like, yo, for my mental health, I can't be there. Yeah. And I love it. Like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, I really do appreciate you letting me know. I'm not going to force you into the situation, but I appreciate you letting me know.
Yeah, and the other thing, too, like, even if I don't want to go for, like, 2-3 hours, if I show up for half an hour, I feel like that's enough where you could show your friend like, hey, I'm still here for you, but I'm gonna go now because I need to like decompress.
And that's what I appreciate. And it's not even the minimum. That's the maximum expectation I have.
Yeah.
If you make it out and you spend 5 minutes there, you're like, yo, hey,
and
I did my time, dog.
Yeah. And social anxiety in general is just very difficult to deal with.
And navigate around, yeah.
Yeah. And for you to actually go out for 5 minutes, that's amazing. So,
Fuck. And that's true.
It's hard.
And there's multiple ways that pretty much, you could go about situations like that. But there are deal breakers. Like for me,
yeah.
If anybody ever puts me in a situation where I'm pretty much incapable of, getting back to my safe destination,
oh yeah,
it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
We're not cool no more. We're not kicking it. It's just you're not my vibe. Like, I cannot be around people who I can't trust in that sense.
That's key right there. Trust is big for me too. Like, if I can't trust you, if I can't tell you anything, and then or if I tell you something and then I hear it from somebody else, knowing that I trusted you with this information, that to me is a deal breaker as well. That's a red flag.
There's a ton of signs on it too. I mean, there's a ton of things that pretty much showcase those types of situations, and we never kind of get it until it happens to us.
Exactly. Once we experience it, that's when we're like, oh wow, so this is how it feels. And
it's like one of those things you can't really to me, it's going to be really hard for you to come back from something like that. Because I'm the type of person, like, if you fuck up, or if I fuck up, anything happens, it just deserves a conversation.
Yeah, you can't leave it on red.
Yeah.
You gotta actually
Damn,
DM
that's what
back.
it is.
Yeah.
You leave the situation on red. It's like, well, fuck it, it happened.
Yeah.
But you can't keep doing that because that's going to, like, even if it's something small, slowly my perception on you is going to diminish.
I think a big problem with that, though, is that people are scared of confrontation. Mm-hmm. But if we're friends, it's not a confrontation. Or if we're in a relationship, it's not a confrontation. It's more like hey, like, let's talk about this because obviously we're both not on the same page. So what's going on? That's
absolutely true. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, when you have that proper communication, you guys are on the same page, then it becomes an easier confrontation to have.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I had an altercation with one of my close friends before, and, went out to eat, went out to have some coffee. We talked about it. And it might not have been perfect, might not have started, perfect, but I trusted the process of having open, honest communication with that person, and it went over smoothly at the end of the day.
That's the whole point right there. It's just to have that open conversation and grow from it. That's the whole point. Like, we want to grow from it, be better friends, be in a better relationship. But some people just don't get it.
And it's scary. Like, another thing is people that try to, like, force you. Pretty much people try to make you feel bad about what you're going through with somebody else. Like, if you guys are in the same circle and stuff like that, it's going to happen, guys. Like, you're not always going to be around somebody you like. Even though your friends are around them, you're not always going to be around somebody you like.
Yeah,
and
especially in big groups.
Oh, yeah.
There's always going to be someone that you don't like in that group, but they're always going to be at the same events that you are at because you're part of the same group.
And I think that's a big thing. That's when we make those executive decisions to go or not.
Yes.
Or to be there.
And that also plays with your anxiety.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Wow, damn.
Yeah.
That's a bar right there. That's
Spitting
a gem.
bars. I'm trying. But
I get that. Damn, it made me think because it's like that anxiety might play into that. But then again, if you have that open communication, I'm not gonna be hot that you don't go. I'm gonna be like, all right, makes sense.
Yeah, but not all people are like you, Jay.
See, that's what the learning is for, man.
Yeah.
That's why we talk about it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't like when people shame me for, like, me going through those things. Because sometimes I just don't fuck with this person anymore. They did something fucked up. I don't fuck with them no more. That's it. But when somebody in that same group is like,
forcing
you should try to... No, I ain't trying shit. Fuck this person.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around you no more.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just it. But I do have my petty ways. Tell me some of your petty ways, like the petty things that you do.
What do you mean?
Like when you're cutting, like, you know when you make that decision.
Oh,
that decision where, do I need this person in my life?
See, this is my the tough part for me, which is why I wanted to talk about it, because I don't really have a petty. I'd rather just have a conversation with you. You tell me straight up.
Yeah, but then what's your petty?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the,
What do I do?
Rock, you know. Like, what do you do in these situations?
I completely ignore that you exist in this world.
Okay.
And if you're at an event that I'm supposed to be at, I'm not going because I'm not destroying my mental health or my fun time on stupid people.
Damn, so all right. Let's say you and Jamie fall out, because I'm not using myself in this. Let's say you and Jamie fall out.
Okay.
If you see Jamie at the mall, you walking past Jamie or you?
Oh, I'm walking past Jamie.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's petty as fuck.
Yeah. Because I did that in high school.
Damn.
Remember? You were with me. It was with the band.
That's true.
Yeah, but that was a justified petty.
Justified. See, I delete numbers. That's my little petty movement, is to delete numbers. Like, in this, I don't even think of it as being petty. I just think that I haven't talked to you in so long.
Well, that's like unfollowing people because they don't follow you.
Yeah, I don't
we'll
unfollow people.
We'll get to that.
Okay. But that's my thing. Like, I'd like to delete numbers because if I'm no longer in contact with you, I have no reason to be in contact with you.
Uh-huh.
We haven't spoken for years. Why do I still have your contact information?
Yeah.
I never needed you for any situation. If it's been 2 years, I've definitely been through some hard times. I've definitely been through some, like, good times. Mm-hmm. And if you've never been there for any of them, why the fuck do I still have your number?
Exactly.
And I get it. Yo, I get how people, like, and the funniest thing is that when those people come back, right, they're
acting like it's, like we've been in contact for the past 2 years.
Oh, yeah, Papo, the disrespect, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, for real, like, I'm sitting there and I'm, like, just enjoying my day, and then you get a text message from some unknown number, like, oh, I saw that you did this, and that, and I'm like...
You know what's funny, though? It's always when things are going good for you
that
people hit you up.
Yo.
The random people, and you're like, oh, now I exist?
Yo,
it's
or when they're going through some shit?
Yeah, where were you in 2020 when the world was ending?
I swear on everything. Like, that's always my... Like... It's like we're in sync, bro.
I mean, yeah, that's why we're making
like,
a podcast.
Legit, that's exactly what happens to me all the time. It'll be like, I'm coming up, I'm doing my thing, I'm happy, healthy. Hey, do you still do photography? Like, shit like, I'm just like, bro.
Are you still at the University of Georgia? No, bro.
No,
I graduated.
I don't want to get lunch. You know, no, I don't want your number, no.
I'm not going to hang out with you. I'm deleting this number once we finish talking.
But it's like, they get mad at me for not having that, like, for not going ahead and, you know, keeping their contact information, keeping that open line. And it's not up to me. You made that executive decision to not talk to me, so it's just a cutoff.
Yeah. And
like the phone works 2 ways.
Exactly. But yeah, so let's get back to the unfollowing on IG. So here's the situation that happened to me, which I'm open to talking about because I'm not going to name the person.
Okay.
Because...
But you should.
No, and I'll get to why.
No, just
okay. I have a friend, or so-called friend, I guess, who...
Coming for your neck.
Unfollowed me on Instagram, but followed the podcast Instagram and likes all the posts. And actually, like, interacts on polls.
And this is the thing. Honestly, I think it's because they like me.
Wow.
And they don't like you. Like, they just don't like you. The content is good. They're like, oh, my God, J-Rock's talking again. And then when I call, they're like, oh, shit, yeah. I like him. Like, he sounds cool. And I think that's what it was. Like, do I know said person? No.
Wow.
Do they love me? Maybe. You never know. Do they like you? Obviously not.
Yeah. I mean, you're right.
do I get random new followers? Like, yeah, and she or he might be one of them. I don't know.
You know what? You might be onto something.
I'm just letting you know that it's not you, it's me.
Wow.
Just saying.
I feel attacked. But no, man.
You need to get fired.
In all seriousness, I was thinking about it. Maybe it was a mistake. I don't really post on my Instagram unless it's like on my story. I don't really post pictures or stuff.
Maybe that's the way that they could see you more.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think about it.
And they ran out the amount of followers that you could post. So they're like, damn, I'm gonna just keep the podcast one because I can see them more that way.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's me trying to be positive about the situation. But
Nah, fuck
I
that.
think,
Keep that toxic energy.
Wow.
She's abusing your friendship. Or he, I don't know. I genuinely don't.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I don't know if I should be petty and unfollow or if I should just let it be.
Listen, man. You need to delete this person from your life. Don't unfollow her on the podcast because, like I said, like it's for me. It's not It's not about you anymore.
Yeah,
we're following her. You don't have to, but you know.
Okay. All right. I'll take your advice on that. But yeah, so that also leads to, at what point in a friendship do you stop talking to someone, or like, how often do you have friends that only use you because it benefits them in a certain situation, and then once like they move on or like your friendship kind of goes separate ways, you're basically dead to them. Like you don't talk anymore. You ignore whatever they post. So at what point is that toxic?
You see, like that's the thing for me though. It's like I'm a real big fan of, you know, silencing myself slowly or separating myself slowly from you until you realize there's a difference, and then maybe you'll fall off yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I'm just not the type of person that's gonna just fall off automatically. I just don't do that. But if I start taking steps back, it's not something that I'm consciously doing, but it's just about my level of comfort.
Yeah.
So like when people, big pet peeve, when people start to like circulate rumors, you know,
Yes.
to toxify a situation, then they expect like shit to be cool between, you know, whoever they're talking shit about. I hate that. It's like, no, you don't deserve that, you know, you don't deserve that. You have to confront that situation, even if you found out that you were wrong about something. Like, let's say I'm talking shit about Jamie. I said, Jamie hates puppies. I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
Okay.
Let's say I'm talking shit about Jamie, and then you're like, you know what? Nah, Jamie's cool, blah, blah, blah. Or I really think Jamie's an awesome individual, whatever. They could come around me anytime. And I act like I wasn't talking shit about Jamie when I see Jamie again.
And you start agreeing with what I said.
Yo.
Yeah. That's
the most disrespectful. Like, it's like, yo, just have that. Like, I'm not going to pretend around you.
Yeah.
I'm always going to be myself.
Tell me how you really feel about me. And don't like, oh, no, you're cool. No,
like, don't sugarcoat shit for me.
Yeah. Just
like,
tell me if we're friends or not.
Yeah, I don't fuck with you. Yeah. You don't fuck with me. You don't fuck with me. It's fine.
It's fine. We just keep it moving. That's life. You outgrow your friends. It happens all the time.
And my thing is that I also have this unique ability to be in the same exact space as somebody and totally, like,
ignore.
Forget that they exist.
Yeah,
like, I could do
petty.
it. Damn.
That's your other petty.
That is petty as fuck. But, I mean, it's with good reason.
I mean, yeah. And I think, like...
No reason to fuck up a good night over some piece of shit.
Exactly. I agree with you. I mean, that's also my petty. So, we're kind of on the same page there. But...
okay, go ahead.
I was going to say, the reason why I wanted to bring that up is because I've noticed that, so going away to college and then coming back home on like Thanksgiving break or winter break or spring break, that's when you could tell who your real friends are, who actually want to hang out with you, who like reach out to you and they're like, hey, when are you coming back home? Let's hang out. And that's what I've noticed a lot about our friend group. If it doesn't benefit them, if it doesn't bring them anything good, then they're not your friends. And I'm saying this because I don't care. I'm saying this because there was multiple weddings where I could have been invited and I wasn't. And that to me is terrible because I thought we were friends.
Oh,
but
shit.
I guess not because, yeah.
Shit, I'm sweating like a pastor.
I'm sorry. I should have gave you a heads up.
Nah, you're good, man.
The reason why I'm saying this is because as much as I do love him, I'm not, like, I understand where I stand in your friendship, relationship, life. I don't matter. And you're not my friend. So don't be upset at me when I don't want to hang out with you. And for those of you who I do hang out with, I appreciate it.
And the best thing about this is that if this offends you,
then
it's you. No, if this offends you, then it's you.
It's you, yeah. But we could also talk about it. Like, we could be like, hey, so where did it go wrong? Because I feel like when things are going good for me, that's when everybody wants to be my friend. But when I'm struggling, only the real friends show up. So, pick.
Fuck, why do you always end these conversations off on a bar?
I'm sorry.
God damn.
I get emotional.
He said, pick, nigga, pick.
I'm sorry, but that's how I feel, and I feel like I've been holding on to that for a while.
And that's what the podcast is about. This is like a therapeutic session.
It is because, to be real, like, you're one of the only ones that would actually hit me up and hung out with me.
Damn. Well.
So.
You know.
I mean, and you would call me in Georgia. So, yeah. While everyone else pretended like I was gone.
It's because I value you, dog. I value you.
Stop, you're going to break my heart. I can't cry on the podcast.
I'm sick of this place. Every single time I get somewhere, 1 step forward, 10 steps back with you.
I gotta bring it down, you know? I can't.
So, how do you get over a toxic friendship and relationship? Like, what are the steps? What do you do personally?
Me?
Uh-huh.
I like having the conversation. Where are we? Are we friends? Are we in a relationship? Do we need to move on? Are you okay? Like, I want to figure out what happened.
Okay.
Why we're not on the same page. And if we could fix it, boom, let's fix it. But if we can't, I'm fine with that. You want to go your separate ways? That's cool. Hope you have a good one. Much love.
I think my thing, and that's very powerful because you get to, like, kind of sit back and, you know, you took time to reflect on this whole situation you're in. You didn't just up and, you know. Yeah,
because the other thing is, like, maybe you're doing something, but you're not catching on to it. So maybe that conversation could open your eyes and you're like, oh, I could fix that.
Yeah, and that's when it comes to that accountability, just being accountable.
Or you could be like, nah, we're good.
Yeah.
And keep it moving. So.
Damn, I think that's a very important point of any type of relationship.
Yeah, like, friendship, relationship, family, whatever.
Yeah, holding yourself accountable to things.
I mean, that's the whole point, growth.
I literally, like, I think that the best way, like, to go about it, especially for your mental health, is to learn to be alone. Like, that's what it took me, because you knew how I was in college and high school. Like, I was the mass texter. I would text like 300, 400 people at a time. Yo, come through to the party. My house would be fucking destroyed by the end of the night. Yeah. Like, I was that dude. And damn, when I was alone,
that's
like when I spent my time alone, then I realized, damn.
That's when you learn about yourself.
So y'all not sliding through? I know I'm 40 minutes away, but
that was me in Georgia. That's when I was like, oh, real friends. How many of them? Exactly.
Yeah, and it teaches you your self-worth, man. Like, things like that, like those simple things. Just having conversations and distancing yourself, you know, learning how to love being alone. Like, those two things, they really, really do teach you about your self-worth. And it teaches you to love your self-worth.
Self-care.
Like, self-care, dog. Yo, you know what I did? I used to go to movies alone.
You know what? That's very underrated. Going to movies alone is actually pretty fun.
Yo, that shit's dope. It's like I get to express myself how I want to when it comes to specific scenes.
You get to, like, hit the chair next to you.
And you don't have to worry about the person.
Exactly. Because a lot of people don't like that. And if you're going to watch a movie with me, expect that to happen.
Yo, and that's one of the things. I remember the first one I saw was What Now from Kevin Hart.
Oh.
I needed that road to myself.
Oh, yeah.
I really needed that road to myself. Like, that shit was disrespectful for everybody else in the movie theater. But it helped me.
I can imagine that. The way you laugh. Yeah, just someone gets very, very, very loud when he laughs.
I'm just animated, and I'm sorry.
Damn, I wish I would have been there.
No, because it was my self-help.
No. Like me in another side of the movie theater and been like, oh, I know you.
No, because you'd be like, shut the fuck up, trying to watch the movie.
Hey, I'm trying to laugh too, man. You're laughing too loud. I can't hear the joke.
Nah, man, it's necessary. Damn. Yo, we need to do another poll needs to go up about self-care. Self-care.
Yeah.
What do you do, like, to increase your self-care or to increase your mental stability?
That's a good one.
Damn, every time we end one of these, like, it's always like mutual understanding.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point, though.
And that's what the JaySquared Podcast is about. It's about, mutual understanding. Like, I get you, you get me.
But not only that, like, you say your piece, I say my piece, and then we learn from both.
Yeah. Damn. Oh, by the way, we did put up, we put up a story asking you guys what to do or what do you do when it becomes toxic for you. And this is a segment of, justified
or not.
Or not.
So, Jamie, shoot out the first question.
Yeah, we need to hear that.
Okay, so for the first question is therapy. They said it helped me in a toxic situation and avoid it in the future.
Ooh, I like that.
See? Yeah.
I feel like that's justified.
Damn, it's so hard, like, to isolate things, like, when it comes to therapy, because it's like, there could be so much shit going on, but, and you get scared to talk to it, because...
Therapy is tough.
Yeah.
Therapy is tough. I think it takes you a while for you to be mentally ready for therapy. Like, you have to accept it yourself and then be open to others helping you.
And to be honest, that's probably the best way to go about it because, like, you get to talk to somebody, especially a licensed professional, about how you feel and what it's doing to you.
Yeah.
Even if it's a selfish situation or it's a negative situation, like, you still kind of get to talk to somebody about it.
Yeah.
Damn. That was a great input.
That's a
really
great
enjoyed
question.
That was great.
Whoever asked that, shout outs to you.
Gonna hit you up.
The second one is address it calmly. If it continues, exit stage.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Say, hey, listen, man. That comes back to what you said.
Yeah.
That's your approach.
I agree with that.
You're just like, hey,
I
man,
just
look.
like the exit stage left. That's funny.
Like, all right, that's my time. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Peace out, homie. Adios.
Damn, that's
I'm justifying that one, too.
I'm not justifying. Oh, by the way, the first one, justified completely.
Yeah, first
this
question
one,
was justified. Ooh,
I'm justified.
I'm justifying
I'm
it.
not justifying.
Why?
I don't justify because I feel like that's too... I mean, you're putting up with it. You're putting up with that.
But you're addressing it.
But how deep do you go with the addressing? Like, are you...
Oh, okay.
Like...
Oh, okay, okay.
For something
so how long does it take for you to address it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, because what if you say, hey, this makes you feel bad. They do the same thing again, and you're like, all right, fuck you. No. Like, sometimes people have habits, and...
They have to grow out of it.
Yeah,
but
they have to grow out of it.
How long? Is it 2,
And that's why I have my one-offs.
Oh, you have one-offs.
Yeah, that's why I have, like, yo, if you pretty much ditch me, we're done.
Yeah,
because I can't like, that's something in your psyche. Like, I can't fucking trust you. There's no way.
Yeah.
You feel me? But for other things,
it goes back to trust. It
does go back to trust.
Okay. I could dig that, but I'm still gonna keep justified.
Hit us with another one, Jamie.
Okay, so relationship or friendship getting toxic, this person said block them.
Petty. Petty.
No, that is not
justified.
No.
But
no. Stop. No.
It's petty. You're just gonna block them. You're not gonna have a conversation.
Can petty actions not be justified?
Listen,
I mean,
no. They like, all right, yeah.
Depends on the situation.
But I feel like this is way too broad. Just block them.
Yeah.
No, like, I don't rock with it. That's not justified.
I want to know why you block me.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if I'm doing something wrong, tell me.
Yeah.
Like, damn,
if
you
you're
can
gonna
talk to me. I'm a
curse me out
person.
and then block me, fine. At least you said
at least I know.
something.
At least I know why
Yeah.
you gave me the time of day.
Yeah. But if you just straight up block someone,
the fuck?
A blind block?
Type of terrible.
They don't even do that in football.
That's fucked up.
Okay, we got walk away or overly obsessed, no in between. Not really sure.
Walk away. Wait, say it again.
Walk away or overly obsessed, no in between.
I see what you're saying. So
Okay.
they're saying
Then-
either walk away from it or you overly obsess about it.
Yeah.
So there's not really in between when it comes to that. Like, it's like you either do this or this.
Yeah.
So that you choose the latter.
It's either right or left.
Yeah, so you choose the latter probably. Yeah.
I don't like
walking
that.
away. I think walking away for this person would be like, you know, it would be,
Ending it.
yeah, it would be ending it. Like, you either end it or you overly obsess about it. Which one would you
Yeah.
rather do?
Yeah.
You'd rather not overly obsess about it, so obviously.
You end it.
But
I don't know.
damn.
I don't know.
Nah, again,
I
that goes
don't-
with,
I don't-
that's hand in hand with blocking. I don't know what type of people are.
Yeah.
Are the thing is
That's
that
a good one though. I
But-
like that, but
it's
I'm
true.
not-
It's a
yeah,
reality. It's a
yeah.
reality.
I'm not gonna justify that one though.
I can't justify it because I believe in second chances. I do believe in second chances.
But you have your one off cut.
I do have my one-offs, but I believe in second chances, and I believe that people through communication can
Communication.
definitely, like, you'll understand this
Yeah.
person. Like, I think I had a situation where, you know, I didn't like somebody because they stole money from me.
Oh.
You know, they stole money from me.
We're
I
going
did
there.
not like that person, and I just stopped fucking with them. Now, did I offer them a second chance?
Yes.
Yes. Multiple chances.
And then you put him on blast on Facebook.
Listen, man.
That was the topic
Hey.
for the future. But
Hey,
yeah.
Carrie.
Wow.
Carrie Diaz. I want my fucking $1,000 back, girl. Carrie Diaz.
God, I can't believe I just said that. Oh,
My petty level knows no bounds, baby. Listen, I want my fucking money.
oh,
I love that transition into growth and then to this.
yes. Yeah, right.
listen.
Right down
I'm
the
telling
drain.
you. I understand, you know, being a bigger person, but I tried. And she stole from me. What the fuck? Like, what? You expect me to just be like, oh, yeah, well, you know.
Jamie,
I'll
next question.
Either
Yeah, we gotta.
Go ahead.
He's getting too hot.
either work on it or end it. Kind of along the same lines as the last
Yo,
one.
I think that everybody kind of has a great understanding of
Yeah.
it.
Work on it or end it.
And then the last one is pretend they don't exist.
Holy shit. Yo, man.
Wow.
Yo, JaySquared Podcast followers on.
Hey, man.
They're with the shits right now.
I love it. I love it. We're getting
Yeah.
two types of energy.
Yeah, we're getting two types of energy, but both very important. Do
Yeah.
you think that communication could kind of like help people grow through these situations?
Yeah, but some people have tough time communicating, just in general. So, if you already are a tough communicator, it might not work.
I get you. And I guess I could see with that, I could see where the anxiety could play in.
Yeah, because it's the confrontation as well.
Yeah.
Do you want to have that? Or
The
are you
energy.
gonna,
Damn.
are you gonna shut down? And that's the problem too, because you shut down and then it keeps happening over and over and over and over, and that's when the toxicity just continues to grow, and then
And it becomes abusive,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
abusive, but it's kind of like enabled because
you're letting it happen.
you're letting
But
it happen.
it's tough for certain people, so
Fuck.
if you're going through that situation, please get help.
Yeah, no, definitely. The first option was the most justified option.
Yeah.
I feel like getting help, seeking somebody, or even at least even having, you know, a conversation with that person,
Yeah.
communication, open communication with whoever you feel like is doing you wrong or is hurting you in any sort of way. At
And
least
always
offer
have
it.
backup. Always have backup. You don't have to do it alone.
Yeah.
Unless you want to.
And another big thing, you don't have to be afraid to leave.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, yeah, it is like you did your part. You tried. You
Yeah.
tried your best, you know, with this person and it just isn't working out.
Yeah.
You tried. Damn.
Was that all the questions, Jamie?
Oh, by the way, I
Sweet.
do wanna also put up some like information on getting help. I started using it on Talkspace. Especially during this pandemic, it's very hard to get in touch with somebody who could get to know you for you. Talkspace is a great app. This is not an advertisement. I know it sounds like one.
Sounds like an advertisement.
I know it sounds like one, but it's not. I swear to God, they do not pay me. But Talkspace is extremely powerful. I use it for me, my family. We get help. We talk to this person every 2 hours, and it's just been a change in, our whole family dynamic. So I definitely recommend it. Talkspace.
Do you need insurance?
You can use insurance. Some of the therapists, they have their own practices also. I know mine offered me to use their practice because, it was just a different situation. It'll be.
No, I'm saying that in general for people who don't have.
If you don't have insurance, yes, they will work with you individually.
Cool. Just saying that because that was me last year.
Shit.
So.
Every time you mention 2020, shit.
Yeah. 2020 sucks. All right.
Oh my God.
Good talk, Jay. Good talk, Jamie.
That was beautiful.
Great questions, podcast fans.
Thank you to Jamie, man. Jamie's on point.
Yeah. Jamie's killing it.
For real.
Say something.
I don't do much.
All right, so on to the next segment.
Yeah. Everyone's favorite.
Ximena Needs to Know. All right, so if you guys don't know, and if you guys are just tuning in for the first time in Chapter 4.
Welcome.
Welcome, first of all.
What did it do?
I hate it here. But Ximena is one of our really close friends, third bandmates, Paradox. We talk all the time whenever we work out. Ximena is very disconnected to, social media or anything like that. So she doesn't have social media. She has no idea about what's going on in the world at all times.
Yeah, she also lives in Netherlands. So.
Or, no, what was it? No, she's in Korea.
Oh.
Nah, she's fucking her. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, she's somewhere outside of the country, and we just don't know.
Of the U.S. of A.
But she's very disconnected from social media, which is cool. Like, she feels like she steps back and she gives her time to regroup and get in touch with the actual real world. But every time we talk during our workouts, Ximena would be completely out of the loop. So,
not know anything.
Exactly.
So we basically do a little rundown, and this is the segment where we do the little rundown of things that we think she should know.
Exactly, yeah. And welcome, guys, to Ximena Needs to Know.
Yeah.
So what's first on the breakdown of Ximena Needs to Know?
Oh, so, Ximena, there was a domestic terrorist attack in Atlanta towards Asians. 8 Asians were shot and killed by a white domestic terrorist. But here's the kicker. Nobody wants to call it a hate crime, even though it is a hate crime, because we don't want to be too quick to judge it and blah, blah, blah. But
and I hate that shit. I'm sorry. It's that you know exactly what it is.
We know what it is.
He targeted Asians.
Yeah.
He attacked them.
Yeah.
Like, what? Why
he
are
went to spas, Asian spas.
Yeah, and they're not even calling it a domestic terrorist attack.
They're saying he's just sick, a mentally sick
No,
person.
what did the police chief say?
Okay, so here's Ximena. Here's where like
It gets upsetting.
very
More
upsetting. More upsetting than
why am
what
I
it is.
normalized to terrorism anyways? Go ahead. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So the police chief in charge, he's doing a speech and he's talking about like the things they found. And Buddy says, he was just having a bad day. So my question is, what do you do when you're having a bad day? Jamie, what do you do when you're having a bad day?
I go to sleep.
You go to sleep. Jesoma, what do you do?
Apparently, I walk into fucking Asian places and shoot up. Like, no, that's not what you do. You're having a bad
Exactly.
day, you talk to somebody. You have a conversation. You get some therapy. Talk space.
No. I
But
mean, you could literally, this is what I do. I listen to music and play video games. Go
Like,
out to eat.
this
I don't
shit-
go out and kill people because I'm having a bad day.
But no, you get to have a bad day when you're white. And that's,
Yep.
I'm going to leave it at that. It's just true. And it's fucked up because
If
we
they
talk-
were any other color,
if it was any other race, then
yes, they would have been killed by the police.
this is why we shouldn't let, Hispanics inside the country. If they're a Muslim, see they're terrorists. If they're black, hoodlums and thugs.
Gang members.
I
Yeah.
honestly don't know what they would say if they were Asian, but still.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because they still get categorized, and it's fucked up. But when they're white,
They're having mental
let's
issues.
look into it. Let's think what could have went wrong. Let's see his whole childhood. How did he come up?
Yeah.
Was he disturbed? Fuck that.
Also, beforehand, the police made that statement. He admitted to the crimes already as it was.
There you go. But it's still not a hate crime. That's wild.
And it's still an allegation.
Yeah, it's not even like legit set in stone.
What the
That's
fuck?
crazy. That's crazy.
Yo.
But yeah, so the police chief has been removed from the case because apparently they found on his Facebook that he's been racist towards Asians. So, America, we gotta be better. We gotta
do better.
We gotta do better.
No, it's not America. It's this racist ass system.
Yeah.
You have to do better in who you pick.
Yeah, but still America.
It is America. But, yo, man, don't like me. I don't care if you don't like me because I'm black. I don't give a fuck. But I do not deserve to be killed because of the color of my skin.
Exactly.
And if I am killed by somebody because of the color of my skin, they do not deserve to be coddled to for any reason. They are a murderer.
Yeah.
And you're coddling a murderer.
Yeah.
Dylan Roof got Burger King. That's how I'm going to leave it at.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's move on because we're getting upset.
Nah, I'm getting hot. Oh, wait. On to this one. It makes it way better.
Harder.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, this is all you because you're the one that sent me this. But apparently there was slavery in Tennessee happening in 2021.
So, let me go ahead. I hate the fact that this is still a thing that we have to even talk about.
Yeah.
But pretty much the whole situation in Tennessee is that they have, for some fucking reason, slavery is still, seen as a punishment for, people who commit crimes and shit like that.
And it's in the Tennessee Constitution.
Yeah.
There's a section on there. So, from what I read, they had a vote on whether they should delete that section and officially ban slavery and involuntary servitude, or if they should keep it. The fact that we had people arguing to keep it makes no sense to me.
I know America's racist. I'm not mad that it's there. I already know America's racist. But the fact that you had senators trying to fight for it.
Yeah.
There's no reason to delete it. It's just so outdated. It's so complicated to remove.
Yeah, and then
What the fuck?
They were saying it's fake history. The message that's going to come across is fake history. And it's like, no, sir, we're just trying to move on. We're trying to be better. And this is holding us back.
This shit is just, I feel like this is a skit. I feel like we're all in a fucking Boondock skit or some shit like that. Because this is it's too ridiculous to keep having this conversation.
Yeah.
Still have this conversation.
But yeah, the good thing is it was bid okay to remove. So shout out to Tennessee who actually...
I appreciate it, but while I appreciate it, man, it's
It
with a
should
grain
have
of
never
salt.
been
It's
there.
with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
I'm glad that change is coming, change is moving. I'm glad that love is outweighing hate slowly but surely, but...
Should have never been in there.
Should have...
But yeah. Let's get into another topic, Ximena, that's going to get you even hotter than what we are. Spring break in Miami.
It's going down, baby! I love it.
We don't love it.
I'll explain exactly what I mean by that.
Yeah,
Miami Beach has been packed with tourists destroying every fucking thing. They're not abiding by the guidelines, by CDC guidelines. They're not wearing masks. They're stealing, not paying for food, fucking shit up. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a bunch of restaurants in South Beach that are closed until after spring break because of the damages that they've been getting. How are you going to come to someone else's city and destroy everything and then leave? This pisses me off because we're from here.
Yeah.
And we don't go to any other city and trash their city and then leave.
But you know what it is? Well, Floridians fuck everything up everywhere they go.
First of all, we're not from Florida. We're from Miami.
You're absolutely
so let's
right
get
about
that
that. You're
correct.
absolutely right about that. I'm sorry.
Let's get
I had
that
a Florida
correct.
moment.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. Why the fuck did you guys open up in the first place if you didn't, I don't know. I guess I'm one of the only people that feel this way, but I honestly feel like we don't want people traveling here. You guys opened up in hopes to get business and stuff like that. Totally get it. But this is what's going to happen. Yeah. This is literally cause and effect. Yeah. We were saying, a lot of people were saying, yo, let's keep it. Let's keep shit closed. Let's keep
it with us for now. Because not only that, people are just getting vaccinated too. Yeah. So, let's let that settle in. Let's get the numbers high on that and then open back up. But money talks.
Yeah, and shit. The videos I've been seeing, just people fucking crazy. Shit.
It's just crazy. It literally feels like they're never we were never in a Panera Bread. That's what it feels like.
If you guys are confused of why we're using Piccadilly instead of the actual word, it's because YouTube
doesn't allow that word to be said, so that's why we use other words. But yeah, Ximena, Miami Beach is on a 8 p.m. curfew, and they're legit closing down the streets. MacArthur Causeway is closed.
Yep. And
the police are out there lined up.
I saw a tank.
Yeah, apparently they're saying that they're shooting pepper spray bullets to these folks so they could get out of our city.
Oh my God. We could have avoided all of this if we would have just said, don't come to
Don't come. But not only that, have you seen the pictures of how they left the beaches?
Ugh, Jesus Christ.
Full of trash, full of red Solo cups, just disgusting people. Honestly, get out of our city. Respectfully.
And this, you know what? I'm just going to end it on this. Fact is, we say this every year about spring breakers, but we never do anything about spring breakers.
Well, now we are.
All right, we'll see.
Now we are.
We'll see. Because then next year, they're going to be like, but the business.
Yeah.
I'm sick of this shit.
All right. On a lighter note, Ximena. So,
depending on how you feel.
I mean, I don't see how this is offensive or why people are upset or making a big deal about it. All right, President Joe Biden fell.
Got crossed.
He got crossed by Steph Curry. But you saw that meme?
That shit was fucking hilarious.
3 people sent that meme to me. It was hilarious. But he was walking up the stairs to board Air Force One, and Joe Biden being Joe Biden, my man was skipping and running up the stairs. And he pulled a normal person thing and tripped on the stairs, caught himself, tripped again. But this time,
that's what got me the most. Yeah. That he fell the first time and he tried to get up and he fucking fell again. I was like, yo, nigga.
He fell the second time and his knee got the blunt.
Hit the Peter Griffin.
He did he rubbed his knee and then he got back up, ran to the top, did the salute and got on the airplane.
And I love,
and he just kept it moving, nothing happened. Because nothing happened. He just tripped on the stairs like all of us do.
Yeah, but of course you are in an era where people are taking shit way out of context. People are, they're gonna make, I love when people make fun of shit like that. Because nobody got hurt, to be real.
Yeah.
Nobody got hurt.
Anything, he has a bruise on his knee like the rest of us do when we trip on the stairs.
Yeah, you ever see somebody fall and you're like, oh shit, are you okay? And then when you realize they're okay, you start laughing.
You're laughing, yeah.
That's what should be done. I love the memes that are with Steph Curry crossing Biden. But then there are there's caricatures and shit like that of Kamala Harris as a vulture watching Joe Biden fall down the stairs.
That's
just
weird.
Weird shit. Yeah. And it's yo, what?
I think some people just take it too far or take it too serious. Life, you shouldn't take life that serious.
Well, people need a reason, man. We already know this. Yeah. We've been through all of our conversations, man, I just noticed that people need a reason to have a bad fucking day.
I hate you.
That was not intended.
That was bad, Jesoma. Oh
no.
My God. No. It's done. It's done. Wow.
Fuck it. I said what I said. Now it's done.
All right. So, Let's go. I don't even know how to move on from that. But
Well, listen, look.
we're at the end.
At the end of the day, thank you, Ximena, for listening from Lithuania. We really appreciate it. And, you know,
No, it's Slovakia. What you talking
it's
about?
one or the other. Tomato, tomato. But we appreciate you tuning in, just as we appreciate every one of you guys tuning in.
Yeah.
We're reaching around the end of the chapter.
Chapter 4.
And we want to give a couple of shout-outs. I want to go ahead and give a personal shout-out along with, you know, J-Rock on our behalf. This studio, we're back at the studio again.
M7 Studio.
M7. Hey, listen. This studio has probably the best quality we have ever experienced.
Top notch.
Top notch. You know, they cater to you. They do everything for you. Got extra mics. Got the works in here. And
Got the purple lights.
Got the purple lights. Making me glow in this shit. But most of all, I want to thank Rick Brown.
homie.
Rick Brown, man. He's pushing this stuff, man. He's
The
pushing
legend.
us. He really, like, when I first saw that post about, you know, needing a studio, I was, like, I'm going to be honest, I was super hesitant. I just took that chance, and I'm glad I did that because
Yes.
I've never been treated better when it came to being recorded, to be honest. We've
That's
done a
true.
lot of recording.
Yeah, we have. We have.
Like-
Even with music. But
Damn,
yeah.
man.
Y'all check them out. New music, new merch is coming out.
Oh,
So,
yeah, that's true. I can't wait. Can't wait to get some new shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and check out M7 Studios. We're here until further notice, so definitely going to be shouting them out consistently.
Yes.
All right, and chapter 5.
No.
Oh wait, do you want? Okay, go. That's
no.
you. That's all you.
Look.
That's all you.
I want to give a quick shout out.
Oh my God.
Quick shout out to everyone who voted in the polls. Our Falcon and Winter Soldier poll blew up.
Oh no, you know what the fuck blew up also? Was it the WandaVision poll?
The WandaVision poll too.
Fucking
that has
blew
blown up.
You guys are on fire.
Amazing.
We appreciate it. Like, yo, you guys don't understand. Like, every time you interact with us, we solely, like, with that one interaction, we solely keep you guys in mind for every next chapter that we do. And, you know, it's all love, and I appreciate, like, we appreciate
We appreciate it. Yeah, it's so awesome because then like we'll start checking it to see like if people are actually responding.
And it forces a fucking conversation that
Yeah.
I might not want to have with her.
Oh. Yeah. Just drinking some Marvel haterade over there. It's all good. We're dominating.
No, but in all reality, like,
Yeah.
to be serious, like, you guys are the backbone of the JaySquared Podcast. We appreciate you guys being a part of the JaySquared community, and we will consistently keep putting out quality content.
Yeah. Even the haters, we appreciate
Oh
you
my
as well.
God. Well, you know, we love you guys too.
Yeah.
Keep on hating, because we always have responses. We can always have a conversation, right? Communication's key.
Communication.
Just went over
is
that, right?
key.
All right.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, you're asking me if I have to agree now?
I was
I mean, you're looking at me like you gotta agree to this
you
now.
gotta agree with this.
I mean, whatever.
But, we wanted to end it off on chapter 5.
Yes. So
You guys, go ahead.
So, chapter 5, we were gonna let you guys pick, but we want to throw this out just because by the time we record chapter 5, March Madness is over. And I feel like the big topic right now is, should college athletes be paid? So, we still want to put out an option for you guys
Yeah.
to tell us what you want to hear, and we'll put it against, should college athletes be paid?
Yeah, that'd be a great way to go about it.
And then whatever you guys vote on is what we'll talk about.
Yeah, and again, we appreciate the love. We appreciate you guys. Man, it's been quite a journey, and
Chapter 4.
coming to a close.
Coming to a close.
All right, you guys, thank you. Go ahead.
Oh, hold up. I think I forgot my justified question.
Oh my God, go ahead.
I am
quick.
so sorry. I'm going to make this one quick. I
Okay.
completely forgot about this. But you know what? Thank God we're in the shout-outs. Because
true.
shout out to the person that sent me this. Is it justified
Okay.
or not?
All right.
All right, so this is long, guys. So bear with me.
All right, I got you.
Okay, so
I'm on board.
my ex's friend that I used to be really cool with completely...
By the way, you're reading.
I'm
you're
reading this.
from
I'm reading
the person that
Yes.
sent you this. Okay,
yes,
cool.
Yes. My ex's friend that I used to be really cool with completely stopped liking my photos right after we broke up. Normally, it wouldn't bother me, but it was so obvious because this person used to like all of my posts.
Mm-hmm.
But the real kicker is that I'm still close to my ex, and my ex still likes my posts, and we communicate, and we're on decent terms.
Okay.
But my ex's friend still follows me on all social media, but they've gone completely silent with liking posts and all that. So, instead of unfollowing me, they still are keeping tabs on me.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, to be honest, I think that let that person watch your glow. Let them watch. Don't fuck with them the same. Keep that same energy that they're giving to you. Keep it towards them. And at the end of the day, when whoever this person is, I mean, I think it's petty for you to do that. Just unfollow the person if you don't want to see them anymore. You don't want to respond to them. That's cool. But, you know, I get it. You ride for your boy or your girl, whatever, your homie. You ride for them. So if that's your ex, you broke up with me too. We're not kicking it no more. But if you're somebody who's not, you know, you're not shooting any shots at somebody, you're not talking shit about people, just let them watch your growth, girl. You doing your thing.
Or boy.
Or boy. I say what I say.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree with you on that. I think let them watch you glow out. Let them hate from afar.
Yep.
And yeah, keep the haters with you.
Keep them with you. Keep them close.
Keep them close.
Keep them close. And yeah, that was a good one to end off on.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I completely forgot.
No, it's all good.
It was on my phone.
I feel like...
My bad, Jamie.
Yeah. No, Jamie's giving us a look like...
Jamie's looking at us
Listen.
like, hey, come on now.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
All right.
No, but hey, once again, we appreciate the love, the support, the engagements, the interactions.
Yes.
And if you guys have any insight on what we talk about, if you guys want to go ahead and reach out to us, if you want to know what Jamie looks like, go ahead and hit us up. We're really easy to contact, and we'll talk to you back.
And if you want some merch,
Yo,
we're working on that.
We're working on the merch.
Yeah.
Yo, man, we're just sliding in these
little
little
snippets, but
and
all right.
Again, great close to the chapter.
Yeah.
We
Chapter
appreciate
5.
you guys.
Coming
Chapter 5
soon.
coming soon. And yeah, thank you for joining the JaySquared Podcast.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Baby.